The room still smelled like her perfume, faint, floral, expensive. It didn't belong here, not beside the blood, not beside him. He was lying on the floor, eyes open, chest still. The lamp flickered above like a heartbeat losing rhythm. I remember the sound, the slow drip from the counter, the hum of the refrigerator, the way silence wrapped itself around everything like plastic. She stood in the doorway, barefoot, trembling. A wedding ring glittered on her hand like evidence. She didn't cry, neither did I, because I wasn't supposed to be there, and she wasn't supposed to love me. When they asked what happened, I told them I found the door open, that I'd come to check on her, a concerned friend. They believed me, mostly. People always believe the calm ones. But inside, my mind was dissecting everything. The broken glass, the smeared lipstick on the wine glass, the phone still glowing with his name. His husband. He'd been here, not long before he died. And that meant only one thing. She'd called him. Maybe to end it, maybe to confess. The detectives were slow, deliberate, taking pictures, asking questions I'd already answered in my head. They didn't notice how tightly she held my hand, or how her pulse trembled under my thumb. Guilt doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers your name. Days passed, statements were taken, the story evolved. Self-defense, she said. He found out, he attacked, she panicked. It almost worked, the perfect lie built on fear and bruises. But I knew her better than anyone. I'd seen her anger, her calculation. The way she could switch tears on like a faucet and turn them off just as fast. Every night I replayed it. The way she looked at me after it was done. Cold, controlled, like she'd already planned my next line before I spoke it. The police didn't scare me. She did. Because beneath that fragile voice was something dangerous. A woman who knew how to survive by burying the men who loved her. I wasn't her first secret, just the only one still breathing. When the detectives cleared her, I should have felt relief. Instead, I felt watched, followed. She'd deleted our messages, erased our photos, and suddenly I was nowhere in her life. Then the call came, an officer asking about a phone found in the victim's car. My number was saved under E. That was all it took. They pulled the texts, the calls, the hotel receipts. She hadn't covered my tracks. She'd set me up. The evidence painted me as the jealous lover, a motive carved neatly from passion and rage. And she stood there in court, flawless, fragile, and afraid. The perfect widow. That's when I understood. The murder wasn't a mistake. It was a plan. And I was just the weapon she left behind. I didn't fight the charges right away. I waited. Waited until she thought she'd won, that I was broken, silent, erased. Then I sent the file. A recording she'd forgotten about. Her voice, calm and clear, saying, "He'll never let me go. But neither will you." It hit the prosecutor's desk the morning before sentencing. By nightfall, they arrested her again. This time for conspiracy, tampering, murder. She looked at me once as they let her past. No tears, no anger, just the same quiet calculation that started it all. I didn't smile, I didn't speak. Justice doesn't need applause. It's been 2 years. They still ask if I loved her. I say yes, once, before I learned what love costs. I walk past her house sometimes. It's empty now, curtains drawn, mailbox rusted. The kind of silence that only guilt leaves behind. She thought she could rewrite the truth, that her lies would outlive the evidence. But lies are just truths waiting for the right witness. And I was that witness.